Anna was peacefully practicing her cello when her drunk stepfather suddenly arrived with beer bottles, looking at her with lustful eyes. He sits beside her, starts groping her, and tries to force himself on her. While defending herself, she pushes him, causing accidental fall on a sharp object piercing his neck, sending him to meet St. Peter. She's arrested for murder claiming self-defense, but her mother's testimony gets her convicted. New inmates undergo full cavity searches
before meeting fight the prisoners.
He warns the girls to follow rules or answer to him. Anna is taken to her cell, meets Jenny, a long-term inmate who enjoys morning fruit cravings. Next morning, Jenny watches sleeping Anna and starts pleasuring herself. In yard, Cody, leader of White Girls gang, approaches, demands Anna join a group for protection, but she refuses. Angry Cody warns refusal means trouble despite her being tasty. At lunch, Cody keeps pressuring. Anna still refuses. Dan and Jet in the hole refuses, leading to shoving and threats. Later, Cody's gang drags Anna to dark corner, beating her for being stuck up. They warn silence or next time she won't survive. In infirmary, staff orders full body examination, lifting clothes. Don't skip this scene, Manuel. Frank interrogates, but she reveals nothing. He offers help in exchange for favors. You know what this pig wants? Full sausage service. She leaves feeling violated. Back in cell, emotional breakdown begins. Jenny advises survival requires adaptation, meaning do whatever's demanded without question. There, he takes the chance to get close to her, pull down her panties, and they make sweet lesbian love. Manuel, leave it there. Precocious little brat. The next day, a girl from the other group of colored girls, white team or black team. This leads her to choose Cody's group, but they tell her she must fight to prove herself, or it'll be pointless. So they test her. Even though she was about to throw down and beat up the other girl, a guard arrives to stop her. Cody liked what he saw, and later they take her to his cell where they drink some crazy water. Now she feels like part of the group, but that's not all. Now she has to exchange gunshots with the colored girl. That's why later she goes to provoke that girl. And a fight breaks out, but soon after, guards arrive to stop everything. They take her for punishment, making her strip naked to reveal her huge tits, then leave her in a dark room with white chest. After her punishment, she's taken back to Frank, who warns her again that to avoid returning to that room, he'll have to do the favor he's been craving. At first she refuses, but realizes a bird in hand is better than two in the bush, so she goes down for refreshments to please Frank. What a blessing, says this sly old man. She ends up disgusted, but at least she's part of Cody's group now. Then, the others leave them alone. There, Cody gives her some Mary Jane to relax, and things start heating up. Cody kisses her, starts undressing her, and gives her the sweet treatment. How delicious. Later, she gets a visit from her mother, whom she naturally doesn't want to see. She confronts her about what she did, but her mother just leaves. In the afternoon, the fights with the colored girls group continue, and she gets stopped again. Taken to Frank, she knows she must keep servicing him to avoid punishment. So she takes drugs to endure that disgusting pig, no choice. She gets into position and endures it. Ella leaves very upset and ends up hitting Jenny to take out her anger. This causes a rift in their friendship. They take her out of her cell, and when a guard notices Jenny's injury, Anna is brought back to Frank. He's thrilled, not missing the chance to have his way with Anna. Later, he approaches Cody to ask for more drugs. She gives them without hesitation, but seeing Anna overdo it, Cody confronts her, saying, "Take it, fatty." However, due to Anna's attitude, Cody kicks her out of the group. Now alone again, Anna looks for someone else to supply her illegal substances. He finds a girl who provides both the drugs and the goods. Cody finds Anna mid-trip in her cell, urging her to quit. But Anna, agitated, ignores Cody's warnings about drugs poisoning the soul. She pays no attention. The feud between her and the women of color escalates, landing her back in the nurse's care. Anna declares, "You only live once," and keeps using drugs to forget everything. But it sends her into a bad trip. Still, she persists. Subtitles by the Amara.org community. and reignites the fight with the women of color, sparking chaos again. She's punished in the dark room again. Frank arrives, promising more prison power if she lets him go hard against the wall. She agrees. Though Cody and Jenny try to reason with her, she always ends up causing havoc and fighting everyone again. Guards arrive to stop it, but Anna threatens to end her life. This forces Frank to intervene and calm things down. They finally restrain her, but Frank sustains several injuries. She's locked up Agatha's time for days. In despair, she tries to end her life with a broken plate, but guards rescue her. She's placed in a secure room, and a psychologist speaks with her. They detox her and transfer Anna to a medical facility, where she's controlled with medication. Frank keeps telling her to stay submissive, obey, and she'll gain freedom soon. But Anna knows it's all manipulation to keep letting him have his fun. Back in her cell, she feels trapped. Her only comfort is Jenny. To relieve stress, she devours Jenny's entire slipper. Later in the cafeteria, Cody's group and the women of color harass her, but now Frank's not. Frank. They take her to Frank, who says she shouldn't worry, as long as she plays by the rules. Let it all out. They put on a talent show where the star is Anna playing the cello that Frank gave her, of course. This makes Frank go to collect his favor after the show and ends up getting intimate with her. Not knowing how to escape this situation, she comes up with a brilliant plan to record her conversations with Frank and use the evidence to her advantage. So she goes to Cody to make peace and plants some kisses to borrow the phone she needs. Next time she's with Frank, she seduces him and records everything they do and say. At her next hearing, Anna exposes Frank's recordings, revealing everything he said and did in front of lawyers to seek justice. The old creep didn't see this coming. Thanks to the evidence, she's finally freed. While Frank gets taken into custody, she goes to say goodbye to her girls. Though no one will compare to them, she decides to leave it all behind and start anew, pursuing her true passion. What an inspiring underdog story with some bold, liberating moments, that's for sure.